Hey everybody, welcome back to A Brief on Grief. Some of you may be looking at this title and wondering, what does money and love and its comparison have to do with grief? Well, let's just say that when we start digging deeper into our relationships and into what love is, into, again, because we have a relationship with everything in this world and in our lives, right? We have a relationship with people, we have relationships with our body, we have relationships with the universe and the world, we have relationships with money, we have relationships with time. There's relationships everywhere, which is hence why this work that I do around grief and talking about it is because we have so many losses, we have so many ends and changes in all those different relationships in our lives, and every end and change is an emotional loss, and we can feel the emotions of grief related to it. So the topic of money and love, well, money is a relationship we have something we have a relationship with, and love is something we grieve when it's gone, right? And we lose it. But I'm more creating this video today out of the energy, again, there's the last several videos have been on this journey I've been on in the last few months, and coming out of it and the realization of different, when I dig into my relationships related to love with people and my relationships with money. And not coincidentally, and as you discover when you really dig into your relationship with with money in an honest way, you see parallels between your relationship with money and your relationship with people, and how those can play off of each other, and how you learn, again, because these are two very early relationships. Like, we learn how to connect and what love feels like or looks like, we think we do very early on when we're kids, right? And then we also learn a lot of messages around money and our relationship with money, and how much to trust it and how much to believe it, and all. There might be many other videos related on this topic, but so today's video is something huge that I realized, and it was profound, because it let me see what money was related to love and what it wasn't related to love. So I see and I've experienced that love can be shared. Money. This is going to happen a lot, the interchanging of the words. I can see this. Money can be shared, and as it's a love energy, right? Money is a love energy, so it can be shared with another person in an energy of love. It can be passed to you from the universe in an energy of love. It's a love exchange, right? So you can exchange this love energy of money in between people, or in between the universe and yourself. But what I realized is, yes, money can be in an energy of love, and it can be an act of love, but it's not a proof of love. And this was huge for me in my journey in the last couple months, when I was trying to set some really hard boundaries with some relationships in my life related to money. And I realized, wow, I don't need to be giving this person money to show them that I love them, right? Like, love doesn't equal money. The presence of giving money doesn't equal love. It can be shared and given in an act of love, but if it's in a relationship, in a situation where it's needed to be there to prove love, that's when it's not true. That's when it's not healthy, right? We are open to sharing. We need to feel open to share our love in different ways. But if I truly believe, if we end up in a relationship where it's dependent for us sharing of something for somebody to feel love, this really goes beyond money. I'm getting a download of something else, which I know will be a later video, because that's also something I'm exploring right now. But when there's a need, an absolute need for somebody to have something from you, to feel like they feel loved from you, it's not conditional, or sorry, it's not like unconditional. It's not true, because the flow of love, the giving and sharing of love, whether it's love in another form or whether it's love in sharing money or exchanging money back and forth, it has to be no strings attached, right? It has to have no attachment, no expectation linked to it. It has to, and the fact that we can make something as tangible and intangible as money equal love for us, I think that sets us up for all kinds of heartache and all kinds of upset. And honestly, I can reflect, I can see this clarity, or I saw this clarity a couple months ago, because I've truly been on both sides of it, right? I've been on the side where I felt hurt and betrayed and not loved because of something that I thought I really, really needed from somebody, and they weren't able or willing to give it to me, right? This could be a gesture of money. This could be a gesture of other things. And then now I've seen the other side of it. I've seen where it doesn't feel good to feel like I need to keep providing an energy of money for another person to feel loved, right? And how that doesn't feel good, and how I've always actually truly longed for a different kind of relationship with this person that wasn't related, so that the love and the connection wasn't so tied closely to love. Or sorry, to money. See, I told you I was going to interchange these. And the fact that I'm interchanging these words so easily by mistake, but kind of not by mistake, it really shows how intricately interwoven these two things are, love and money. There's endless books out there on this. I am reading a phenomenal book right now called Love Money, Money Loves You, just at the very beginning of it, but it's part of what's stimulating this again that I discovered a couple months ago, and wanting to create a video on it because it was so important. What it did is for me, it was one of those pieces that helped me step back, one of those truths that helped me step back to create a healthier boundary for myself, to take an action in a relationship where I wanted more. I wanted a deeper connection with this person, but I realized I had to step away from this money exchange that was unhealthy for both of us, so that we could create a healthier type of love that was separate from money and how the exchange of money happened. So yeah, huge things, lots to come, I'm sure, related to money. I definitely have, because I'm going to be doing a little sit down chat and interview with a friend of mine about money coming up soon on this series. So stay tuned for that, but I'm sure there will be plenty other little mini videos coming related to this and the journey that I'm taking through this new book. So I hope there's some tidbits of ahas there for you, or at least poked you a little bit to ponder love versus money. And I will see you guys next time. Okay.